Hello, friends. Welcome back to Black Ops and Chill. Yeah. Let's get into it. I was just checking to see if I had any, like, cute pink girly pop skins, for any of my guns, and I don't. Oh, shit. I accidentally closed out my TikTok studio. TikTok. Not Rick Talk. TikTok. Live Center. There we go. Hallelujah. Okay. Gotta be able to watch both. But I've also turned on, like, the setting on, like, my TikTok chat where, I can hear it. Which is nice. Nuketown 24/7. I just don't like domination. I mean, I'm down with hardpoint, but domination, I'm like, not the biggest fan of. I put on like some like lip oil before I started, but I feel like when I was drinking my water, I ate it all off. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I was like, why is it so quiet? Alright. Yeah, payback for sure. I don't like extraction. I feel like that's when I lose on quite a bit. Ooh. Those are some fun emojis. Jesus Juice 215. Let's get into this. Oh, is that Naruto? Okay, I was like, what is that? It's Naruto. Every day I'm testing my eyes more and more doing these streams.
Eliminate the enemy. Take him out.
Okay, let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, first blood. Oh. Just got off Path of Exile 2. How is it? I saw some people playing it on stream earlier today. Looked good. But I haven't played any of it. Damn. Okay, we're back in it. We're back in it. The Beavis and Butthead is still just so silly to me. I like it, but my PC setup got me dropping frames. Damn, is it on console at all? I mean, I have a gaming PC, but it's just like for streaming, it's a little easier to do it on console just because you're not using too much CPU. I mean, I can use my my capture card, but it's not the same. It's still fun though. Okay, nice. Yeah, cause like, I don't know. Maybe when the beta comes out, I will change my mind. But Black Ops 7 is kind of like not feeling like I'm gonna like it as much as this one. I mean, we'll see. But like, I gotta see if there's another game I want to fill my first-person shooter slot with, or you know, before if this community dies and like all goes to 7, which it's likely to. Oh shit.
You've fallen behind. Get a UAV on grid.
Oh.
Enemy scout pulse detected.
Like we're surrounded. Boop, 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 boop.
Eyes on enemy. Boom.
Oh! God damn. Mistakes were made. Okay.
Now hold it.
Oh! That Sugar River guy keeps getting me. I feel like the Game Pass got me back into COD. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like the most people I play with online are people playing on Xbox. I have to assume they're playing on Game Pass for the most part, right? I mean, it just seems silly to have Xbox and not have Game Pass.
Shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage.
I feel like the PlayStation equivalent is a little more optional, because it's like, oh, buying annual shooters just don't make sense to me anymore. Yeah, totally. I always tell people that you get a fully new COD game every 5 years. That may not be entirely true, but I feel like that's about as often as I'll buy a Call of Duty. Like I'll be like, oh, I'm sick of it, and then I'll get an itch for one after a couple years, and I'll be like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Like this game, I don't know, it's just been like crack, but like it has to have like the right ingredients. I can't tell you what it is, what makes a good Call of Duty, but like when you know it, you know it, and this one has just been like, it's been so good. Oh, okay. Game Pass for PC. Nice, nice. I was using it for a bit when I had like 100 days free, but I just like so prefer Steam. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could use Steam launcher. I don't know. I'm a console gamer like at heart normally. So it's never my first. I have games on my PC, but it's never like my first instinct to go to my PC to play a game. If that makes sense. So there's a lot of games sitting in my Steam that have been bought on sale and then have sat there and not been played because I'm like, I want to go to my gaming machine to game. I just think of like a PC as like work. They integrated Steam and Game Pass because of the new oh. Okay, well that changes everything. Might be worth it for me to check out. Especially because like 2 years ago, I mean I hadn't used my Xbox account since the 360, and then 2 years ago I was playing all of the Halo games again, so I like recovered my old like Xbox Live account and like had all my achievements and stuff. So it's there, it's ready to go, it's ready for me to reclaim it. And Xbox has been talking about that too. Yeah, like Xbox as a service more so than as like a console, which is interesting. Like I wonder if Game Pass is gonna come to Switch too. I definitely could see that happening because games run pretty. I mean, I don't have it yet, but I've played it at a couple friends' houses, and Switch 2 runs games really well. Like, if you were a Nintendo person, like, or the kind of person like me who it's like I have a Nintendo console and like a PlayStation or an Xbox usually, for like the multiplats and stuff. If you could be just okay having a Switch, I think, especially if they brought Game Pass to it. That would be a game changer. My friend has a Steam Deck, so I will probably get some more experience playing that, but I just have like a desktop. But yeah, Switch really changed the market, and it's, you know, what, has it outsold the Wii now? Like, highest selling game consoles all time. Oh my god, I forgot I have the money emote. I gotta change that. According to Wikipedia, the Nintendo Switch is the third highest selling game console of all time. I mean, the hybrid, I feel like that's the winning move, because otherwise, like, what does your console have that a PC doesn't? And PC is pretty much the only game market that's growing. But the form factor of the Switch is just a game changer. My only thing with the Switch 2, and even with the original Switch, is that it's almost a little too big to be portable. Like, I wish they had a smaller one as an option. I know they had the Switch Lite, but a dockable smaller one that was like the size of a 3DS. That would be nice. Or like a 3DS XL. That would be the perfect size. Like, because I could still fit a 3DS in my purse. Like, I'd have to carry like a big purse, or have like there's no way you could put a Switch in your pocket. It's definitely not a Switch 2. Like, it would be nice to have something that small. I don't know if that's possible, like with the parts that are in it. But if they could figure out how to make like a dockable light, I would rather have the smaller screen and more portability than having the really big screen, personally. I know that might seem weird, but like, I just feel like on an airplane or something, or just like, not really an airplane. I feel like an airplane is more acceptable to bring out like a device for a while. But like at work, you know, sometimes I like to bring my 3DS to work and like play it on my lunch break or something. It's hard to like take a Switch out for a walk. And the Steam Deck is even beefier. If they could make something like the Steam Deck that was like 3DS or like PSP sized, that would be so ideal. Yeah, honestly, the more that I think about it, if they brought back the PSP form factor for like a hybrid PS6 console, game changer. I loved the PSP. And it was bigger than the DS and the Game Boy, but it still was way smaller than the Switch.
Shoot them first next time. Mission timeline expired.
It made it perfect for travel. And not just like, I lugged this onto the airplane and then I'm gonna leave it in the hotel room for the whole rest of the trip, you know. Because if I could catch a couple rounds of Call of Duty, like during like a work lunch break, oh, that would be amazing. Damn.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Standing by.
Scout force going out. Enemy grenade.
Fuck. It's like, where is everybody? And they're all right in front of me.
UAV standing by.
Get a UAV on grid.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
Yeah. Game Pass actually is cloud streaming and remote play, so you can just play your games on your phone or tablet. Yeah. That's pretty nice. Bring one of those little... Do you use it very often? Like, do you use one of those, like, little controller attachment thingies? I know Razer has one and stuff, and I've seen them particularly for like Android phones, because I know Android phones are like really good at like emulation. But like the one thing about like cloud gaming or cloud streaming, I wonder like on the go is if it's like reliable, because like I remember Google Stadia and that shit did not work. But I also, technology always gets better, so. Or is it like, I'm guessing it like runs on your computer and then they stream it. I don't know. I don't know how this shit works. But it's interesting to see how much the paradigms are shifting.
Requesting care package deployed.
Enemy grenade.
We're ahead, but stay alert. Marching people are no fools.
Sniper, take cover.
Sensor is up.
Sniper threat defused.
There are so many good controllers. I like the Razer one. I just used it on an old phone after work and got the
They never
screen.
stood a chance.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I used to work right by a Razer store, and I would always see the like phone controller there, and I was always interested to try it. Does it work? Were you using an Android phone or an iPhone? That's the other thing, is works better on a Wi-Fi naturally. Yeah, that's the thing, is like what I want is like, I would like to have Wi-Fi, obviously, like online stuff, but like I just want it to like turn on and work, you know? Like I just want my modern day PSP that's dockable. I think that would be the dream, the hybrid PSP. The more I talk about it, the more I'm like, oh my god. That would be the greatest thing ever. Especially because the one thing that's keeping me from being like, at next gen, yeah, Android. Yeah, and Android I feel like is the standard for like mobile gaming for sure. I don't know anything about Android emulators, but ever since I got this desktop PC last year, I've been emulating so much, and it's great. I just love that I can play like a GameCube game in like 4K, but it still has that like classic GameCube look. It's not like a remaster. It just like loads the polygons just like at a super high resolution with a really fast frame rate. because I don't even need a remaster a lot of the time. I just want, you know, if the game works and the gameplay is still good, and you know, like Super Mario 64 or something, I just want it to run well and like on a high resolution and not have input lag on a non-CRT TV. There are only a few games I would really play TBH because it makes me laugh. It's the one that makes you laugh. I'm gonna guess, throw it out there, Conker's Bad Fur Day? Or is it like something like even sillier and more esoteric that I'm thinking? I've never played Conker's Bad Fur Day, actually. I was thinking of playing it on stream. Wednesdays I usually do like a single player game, but I decided since spooky season's coming up and I'm pretty like Silent Hill F just looks so cool. I decided I was like, maybe I should play the Silent Hill games, so I think I'm gonna start that tomorrow. I'm just gonna double check ahead of time with the Michael Jackson Moonwalker. Oh my god. Great choice. Great choice. A classic. My friend growing up had like an arcade machine of it in his room. It was so sick. What a fantastic throwback. I have such a soft spot for Michael Jackson's relationship with Sega. It's just so random. Oh my god, I thought that was like a statue. The fuck?
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Don't fuck with me.
Michael Jackson Moonwalker is one of those video games that feels like a Simpsons parody of a video game, but it's real. like a Simpsons parody of a video game in the TV show, not like the actual Simpsons games. Which, the bangers also. The Simpsons arcade game and Simpsons Hit and Run in particular. Bangers. Damn it.
Enemy with subtext. Tango deleted.
We seem to be playing on this map a lot today. Or, I mean, I guess it's the second time, but I feel like map repeating happens after a couple rounds, no? God damn.
Enemy care package above. Hellstorm incoming.
Is this Hellstorm on our team? Pretty please. The fuck was that? Oh, the Hellstorm. That answered my question.
Enemy UAV incoming.
Enemy marksman flatline.
Exactly. It feels. How is this the thing I'm playing? Is exactly how it feels, and that's why I love it. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel like it should exist, or it feels like it should only exist as like a bit in a cartoon.
Target eliminated.
The fact that like the jumps are like spins and
Hostile UAV
it's just
established
oh
overhead.
my god. I feel like anything was possible in like
Hostile
early
RCXD in your
90s
AO.
gaming.
RCXD
There was something
moving.
about when there were like
We got a rat.
not quite as many expectations of what a video game should or shouldn't be. And an early place like, and the attention to detail is just, I mean, it's basically like a giant playable smooth criminal music video. It's so good. Maybe I should just have like one throwaway stream where I play Michael Jackson Moonwalker. Oh fuck. There was something about I feel like the 90s into the early 2000s, like up like 4th through 6th gen, early 6th gen of games in particular, where games were just significantly weirder. I think in the indie space they're still weird, but they don't permeate the culture in the same kind of way where you're like, that was weird. Do you all remember how weird that game was? And everyone's like, yeah. Like, imagine pitching Katamari to PlayStation now versus, like, PlayStation, like, 2006. I feel like PlayStation and the PS2 era are, like, companies making games for the PlayStation 2. They just fucking made anything. And now I just feel like it's, like, games cost so much. You've got to guarantee that return of investment. That's why Kojima gets so much love. That's true. He's the last true freak in gaming. I mean, Nintendo makes some weird shit too, but even still, it's like Nintendo is not at their quirkiest. I would say the Wii U was the last era of like true Nintendo quirkiness.
Backup's not coming. You wanna get out of this alive? Better step up.
It's like Tomodachi Life, weird as fuck. I love it. Miitopia was the weirdest game of the Switch era, and it's a 3DS game brought to Switch.
RCXD deployed. Guess I chose the wrong people for the job. My bad.
This mission's a bust. We need exfil.
I haven't played Death Stranding though. I just remember everyone talking, like, the people who loved it, but it was like you had to get like a significant amount of hours in for it to be fun, is what people were pitching to me. And you know, I think if I was in high school, that would have been much more appealing to me. But the fact that I had like, that I was, you know, I had a job when it came out, a full-time job. I was like, I don't know if I want to spend however many hours getting to the good part. But I'm not working now. So gaming went from being a niche to being the center of the Fortune 500. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I think gaming got too big for its own good. I think right in the 6th generation pop culture market, like 5th gen, 6th gen pop culture market, was like the best of both worlds of like gaming popularity and like budget versus nicheness, if that makes sense. Because I was watching something about like PlayStation and rave culture and how they marketed PlayStations in like the UK rave scene. And it just makes sense because you get so many of these like dance music, like house, jungle, D&B, like interesting soundtracks in all of these games from that era, particularly on the PlayStation. But like I feel like, you know, everything's kind of very much more like cinematic sweeping orchestra, which don't get me wrong, still love. But there was something about that era of, where I just feel like gamers were like gaming also wasn't so prohibitively expensive that like people were willing or gaming was, I wouldn't say it's prohibitively, it's probably gaming in terms of inflation is about, at least maybe like 5 years ago, was as cheap as it was ever gonna get. But like I think people now play a game that's like a service, you know, and that's their game. Like when you talk to people who game, younger people, they say, what do you play? And I always, I never know how to answer that question. I'm like, I play video games, you know? I'll dabble in anything if it's fun. And I feel like people feel like the need to be one type of gamer or one type of thing. And I think when you had games that were like, you know, a 6-hour to 20-hour commitment max, maybe with an online mode, you were more willing to try out a lot of weird things. Yeah, access. That's true too. I also think it's like paradox of choice. Yeah, more access.
Nice. We're pulling it.
Yeah, more people have access to gaming, and it's not as niche of like a hobby. You know, it's people talk about like luxuries are cheap and essentials are expensive, and video games are definitely in that category. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like, it's not like buying a comic book like 10 cents cheap, but if you have disposable income of any kind as an adult, like buying video games is like whatever. And it's more accessible on multiple devices. Like you got the kids playing Fortnite on their parents' iPhones, you know. It's just a very different media ecosystem in general. And I feel like the only thing this much choice has really benefited artistically as a culture, weirdly enough, is music. I think in terms of like monetization, it's probably the worst era for music if you're not a touring artist or if you can't move a lot of merch. But as a music listener, I feel as though Spotify, like having the entire history of music at your fingertips, opened up a lot of people to listening things outside of their immediate popularity. Not always. I think a lot of people stick with, you know, top 40 pop somehow. But I feel like, you know, TikTok, I hear like Earth, Wind, and Fire, or like, I don't know, just like random groups from like there was a Cass Elliot song that went viral on TikTok, and I think it's interesting that just the classics have survived so much better music streaming wise, and I feel like people aren't so like, this is the genre of music and this is the artist that I listen to. I think that has opened them up more to it. But weirdly, with gaming and with movies and TV, people are more willing to subscribe to one type of thing. And I feel like that was the thing where people were like, oh, let me flip through cable and just see what's on, and let me see if I can get to something and find something interesting. You know, let me go to the Blockbuster and rent a video game and see if I like it, you know. Now it's like, sure, I could buy 10 video games, but also every single IP that I really like is in Fortnite, Roblox, or, you know, Call of Duty at some point. So, do I really have to engage with more than that? Obviously, that's not something I subscribe to, but I think that's definitely a mentality.
Enemies rearming. Sniper, take cover.
I think losing the social aspect of media has definitely changed the content. Yes, 100%.
Taking control.
You know, when a new episode of a TV show that everyone watched came out, everyone watched it at the exact same time. And then now a new episode of a TV show comes out and you're with a group of friends and one half of them saw it the day it came out and the other half is like, I'm waiting to binge. And the other, and then there's one who's like, I want to watch it, but I haven't had time because of work and blah, blah, blah. So nothing feels as big of like a cultural moment. Like even White Lotus, which I felt like was a big deal right when it came out. I feel like it like the second it's over, you know. Or, you know, only the people who could keep up with it make it like social media, like they immediately tweet about it and spoil it for the people who couldn't keep up, and it's very interesting.
Enemy trophy. Front.
I was watching a documentary on like the anniversary of Jaws, and they were talking about the fact that Jaws was out in theaters for like months, not like a month, you know, months, years even, you know. You could go see that movie again and again and again. Of course, home video made that a little irrelevant, but even still, when it was a significant amount of time between a movie release that was a much longer window at the theater and a home video release. So the hype for something and the need to see it immediately was just so different. And I think the only time it matches that is if there's some kind of social media frenzy about it and then people want to have a part in it. But like once the social media frenzy dies, it's over. It doesn't stick the same way. Like people were talking a lot about Superman, the new one, when it came out. I saw it the day it came out because my friend is a really big comic book fan, and he was like, "You want to go see Superman?" And I wasn't even planning on going, and then I ended up seeing it twice. I loved it, and what I wonder is, even though a lot of people were talking about it when it came out, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it in like the weeks and months since that first, in the months since that first month that came out. Is it gonna be a cultural phenomenon? I feel like the last movie that really felt like a cultural phenomenon that stuck and people remember where they were when they saw it, and was Endgame. I feel like Avengers Endgame was the last movie that felt like the whole culture was excited for it. I was already in my pretentious film school era. I mean, listen, I've always been there, but like, I was a pretty big Marvel fan up until God, like after Winter Soldier, which is a banger. And then I loved Black Panther and all of it, but it was kind of more like a case-by-case basis whether I was going to see an Avengers movie or not. It wasn't like I was going to see every single one. But I just remember being like, well, I gotta go see Endgame, you know, opening week. This is everything. It's the big deal. We've been leading up to this.
MTC's in the red. It's now or never.
But after that, I don't feel like something. I feel like social media moves so fast that things don't stick in the culture unless they were pre-social media. or early social media.
Eyes on suspects.
Oh, thanks for the rose. Ah! No! I mean, thank you for the rose. I still appreciate it. I just was distracted. And I think that was the game-winning kill. Oh, hey, still best play, though. Still best play, though.
They're dead.
I also don't remember the last time. Actually, that's not true. I was going to say I don't remember the last time a video game was like a really big cultural phenomenon, but that's a lie. Fortnite and Roblox are cultural phenomenons, and they're long-lasting cultural phenomenons, and they've forever changed the landscape of gaming. It's just, they're just not for me. I've just never been into it. But it's even, the thing that's interesting about those games is that they're not even just games as service. They're games as platform. People build games within Fortnite. I think the new Superman feels like a reset the culture did not know it needed. That's true. That's true. I think there was something about the sincerity of that movie that I think the culture really positively responded to. And I hope it sticks around, because I really did enjoy that movie, and I enjoyed the latest Batman movie. And I just tend to like the DC characters more than the Marvel characters, with the exception of Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the GOAT. But I've always really liked Batman and Superman, and so I think it was a nice shift in viewer attitudes that we were willing to watch something with a lot of heart in it that wasn't just like, I don't know, being like blasé and passive about it as it was happening, you know. I think there was a period of blockbusters for a while where it was just like none of them could take themselves seriously and like indulge in the campiness of it all, and just had to, you know, self-reflexively make fun of it itself. And that got old quick. That got old real quick. And to see something with the same level of like love and care and sincerity as like Spider-Man 2 was really nice. And it was like, maybe the fatigue isn't necessarily with superheroes. It's the fatigue was with
Hostile mark's been destroyed.
the way Marvel was making movies. Because I don't like the MC Spider-Man that much at all, really. I think it just even though Andrew Oh, thank you. Even though Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, I feel like, you know, they didn't age super well. They had the heart of Spider-Man. They had the genuineness of Spider-Man that I think we needed, and then these ones, it's just like, why is Peter Parker like rich, and why don't we care about Aunt May? You know, like his family needs to mean something, and the fact that the villains, you know, you would know them, so it really was a betrayal, and it just like, who gave a shit about I don't know, the villain in the Italy one. I don't even, Far From Home. And then I didn't even see the last one. I know it was like all the Spider-Men were in it, but just not a vibe. Especially for those Superman movies, he's one of those characters that just happen to be overpowered, so people tend to really rely on much on the power fantasy. Yeah. For sure. I think that was something about the Zack Snyder movies, for sure, that some people responded really well to, and some people were like, this is boring. Oh, thanks you for the follow. Because they kind of always portrayed him as like this god in that movie, and I think Injustice did a lot to perpetuate that too, even though I fucking love the Injustice games, just, you know, as a fighting game. But the thing that makes Superman charming, and they always used to say Superman is a Boy Scout is like an insult or something, but like, that's the appeal. That's the appeal, is that the guy so powerful, who could pretty much like have humanity bend at his knees, would rather help people out and make the world a better place. I think that's the appeal. And I think that's what that movie captured so beautifully.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
But I also think that's why, you know, and I hope this movie stays in the culture too. Sinners, K-pop Demon Hunters definitely will stay in the culture. Just judging by how well Golden has done as a song, I think those films did a great job of handling media hyper awareness while still having heart. I think the way that so many movies have handled media hyper awareness is by cringing at cringing at any attempt at sincerity, and these films, all three of them, really had a lot of heart, had a lot to say, and not in a way that felt like it was cringing at the fact that it existed. You know, like, did that just happen? Fuck. Damn! Why is he all the way over there? I love that this guy just looks like a Tekken character. Like, you're on the wrong game, fam. Like...
Hostile Semtex.
Hardpoint located.
God damn. I was like right in front of him too. How did he not get me? How do they end? How are they everything everywhere all at once? Damn. Fuck. It's also just going to be interesting to see how long the Fortnite and Roblox craze last. I'm curious to see, because Fortnite's been around since 2016, and it shows no sign of slowing down, which is just unreal. You know, like, I don't even think, like, World of Warcraft's reign over gaming has been this long.
Find another way.
not regardless of lucrative, but
Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point. Enemy scout post detected. Hostile counter UAV established above.
Shot's good.
but like, how long can those ecosystems last until they have to make, I don't know, Fortnite 2 or something? We'll see. We'll see. My team is not picking up the slack in this. I feel like I'm doing all the objective kills.
Underwhelming effort.
I'm gonna blame it on the team and not on the fact that I was having a full media thesis.
Sniper's history.
Monkey D. Luis. Or Lewis. That's probably Luis. I have been told so many times by so many people I need to get into One Piece. I just don't know if I could do it. It's weird when you've like watched a show as a kid and you're trying to like get back into it. This is like what happened when I tried to get into One Piece again during COVID, which would have been the optimal time to do it. Is I vaguely remembered so many of the episodes that it was kind of like, I don't feel like I need to watch this again. But I also didn't remember them enough to be like, here's definitively where I stopped. Because I just don't think I watched them in order. I think they just would come on Toonami and I would just watch it. You know? And for like Dragon Ball, that was fine. Because it was like, I just want to watch people smack the shit out of each other. But like for One Piece, I mean, there's a lot going on. You gotta pay attention. So I'm like, oh, this is hard to do. I've been watching Sailor Moon instead. I've been ignoring every single person's recommendation and watching Sailor Moon. And I watch it at the gym. It's like, you don't have to pay too much attention to it. It's like a procedural, in a sense. It's like the same formula every episode. I love that. It's just, they don't make TV shows like that anymore. Except for like cop shows. And I'm not watching cop shows, you know? Or like the medical shows.
Sniper is down.
Was that the guy I just got? On the mini-map? Fuck! No, someone was hiding.
Vengeance is mine. Incoming frag. Target down. Watch your fucking fire, boludo.
Oh! Woo! That was close. I thought that was gonna be the end of me, but he didn't shoot fast enough. Woo! Oh, I am on a roll. I am on a roll. We're back on. We're back on. God damn it. Whatever. I got a 4.0 KDR.
UAV
Fuck the haters. And I'm getting these reveal assist points. Let's go. Oh, man. I'm getting too cocky. I'm getting too cocky. Kind of like to stay in the, like, back alleys and inside in this map. I feel like I'm less exposed. Yeah, I see you.
Tagged and backed.
Ooh.
Taking the lead.
No.
Puta madre, ceasefire!
We're winning. Keep it that way.
Shit. I was like, oh god, did I reveal my position for a good reason? I'm gonna need. Wait. Oh no, no! I was like, let me just get in here and reload. I'll be safe. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Move up, sniper is down. Hostile spotted. Hola, amigo.
Oh, fuck. I always feel kind of some type of way when there's like another girl playing a game and she's good. Not in a bad way, but like, I don't know. There's this Key and Peele skit where I was like the black guy on the acapella choir, and he's like the one black guy in the acapella choir, and everyone's like, "Wow, you're so cool!" And then the other black guy joins the acapella choir, and he's like, "You can't be here. This is mine." That's how I felt when I was like on my school esports team, and I went against another school that had a girl. And they always kicked my ass. This probably sounds like not like one of those not like the other girl things. I swear that's not what I'm trying to say.
Watch out, grenade!
God damn it. I would love for there to be more girl gamers. I mean, there are. I don't find them in a lot of the genres I play. First-person shooters, there's definitely a lot of girls, and there's increasingly more girls in fighting games. I see a lot of girls playing Tekken, which is interesting, and I suck at Tekken. I'm like, oh, I want to be one of the Tekken girlies. But I definitely feel like when you think of a gamer in your head, you're usually thinking of a guy. that worth it? I hope so.
Drop them.
Ah! Oh, but she died eventually. That's good.
Shot them through.
Man, they're like entrapping me. Like, everyone get her.
Engaging.
Oh, fuck. Woo! Woo! Ah. Incredible. I'm on fire. Oh shit, I didn't mean to throw that. I'm literally on fire.
Destroy hostile mine.
If that 4-person streak I just had was not the play of the game, then like somebody better have done something like, I don't know, incredible. That was dope.
Healing up. Eyes on enemy thermal.
Oh. Sounds like everyone's still in there.
Hostile spring mine.
Why does that guy have big old boxing gloves? I hope at some point the Switch Online starts
Hostile down.
including Wii games. I know they just got GameCube games on there, but like the GameCube and the Wii, they're not too different technologically, right? Like, you got the motion controls in there. Give me a Wii games thing, Nintendo Online. I would pay for that just to play Punch-Out. I mean, I still have my Wii, so I don't really need that, but like... Oh, here it is, here it is. 2. 3. Okay, that was 4. Boom. That was incredible. Let's fucking go! I'm gonna do some silly little emote. Refuse to buy any, but love to do them. Okay, I could look at this just Who is that guy? I was like looking at what kind of crazy. Oh my god, Dale Cooper. I was just talking about Twin Peaks with my dad today. I love Twin Peaks. I like to see what kind of crazy operators they've got going on because it's just gotten out of control how crazy it is. And it's like mostly random shit. I mean, yes, there's like actual characters in there, like Beavis and Butthead and American Dad, which I think is so funny. But like, I love that it's just, I don't know, like random costume designs. It's like, sure, you can have a goat-headed human with like a chain. He's the goat, you know, like, all right, sure. I can't imagine Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks playing this game, though. Obviously, this is a fan, duh. But, like, I'm picturing Dale Cooper playing video games, and this just doesn't seem like his vibe. Not at all. I feel like Dale Cooper would love Animal Crossing. If he was a gamer. I feel like he gets enough crazy action in his real life that he just wants to play something chill. The video game equivalent of like cherry pie and a cup of coffee. Okay, we got two coming in. Where did he come from?
Hardpoint locked down.
Using scalpels. Stay down.
Hardpoint identified.
Oh,
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
I forgot that door opens.
Hardpoint check. Hardpoint locked down.
On target.
Hardpoint is secure.
Attention, Capcom, I need eyes over. Enemy throwing stun.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Scalpels going out.
Did I lose my... Don't tell me I lost the UAV. No.
Hardpoint located.
Yeah.
Grenade side.
Oh!
Hostile scout holes in your AO. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy marksman flatline.
Hardpoint is secure.
This other team is good. But are they good enough to beat me? Probably.
Captured the hardpoint.
Getting those hot swaps is always so satisfying,
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
but it's not easy. Nuts. Great. We love a great clan tag, and Nuts is a fabulous clan tag. Oh, fuck. I totally just shot not at her for like 5 seconds.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
And, oh!
Enemy was up there. Hostile shock spotted.
Hostiles captured the hardpoint.
Ooh,
Hardpoint locked down.
I thought he was on my team for like 0.5 seconds.
Hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Dirty Darko. Sounds like a Donnie Darko porn parody. I mean, I think that's probably the vibe he was going for. Or just like Donnie Darko was taken as a username.
Hostile sniper taken out. Don't fuck with me.
Hardpoint is secure.
Shit.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Enemy sniper in my AO.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Nuts.
Come on, you're losing this fight.
Very interesting.
We're losing? Fuck!
Destroyed mine.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Activating scalpels. Civil side.
Lead ours.
Heads up. Flag.
Damn.
Using scalpels.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Eyes on Semtex.
Hardpoint is
Enemy
secure.
unit sighted. Took out that first.
Damn, the whole team is there. I should like slow down and wait for my team to catch up. Actually, no, I shouldn't.
Falling behind.
That wasn't a good move.
Hardpoint
Oh,
locked
where's
down.
the next one? Where's the next one?
Hostiles have captured the
Fuck.
hardpoint.
You let him get to it? Bitches. No. That little crevasse they all hide in. I think saying crevasse is funnier than saying crevice. Shit. Where did they get so, like, fucking intense all of a sudden? And, like, when did my team start dropping the fucking ball?
Hardpoint identified.
I mean, me too. Me included.
Hardpoint is secure.
Oh, of course, now we've got it. Shit.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Spring mine spotted. Enemy with Semtex. Tango front. Sniper, take cover.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is
What was going on there? Where was my sights? Nice try.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Oh, there we go.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint located.
Heads up. Flag. Cinco.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Enemy with Semtex.
Boy. What even are those boxing gloves? Like, he's just running up to us. Not a care in the world. Is that like a new melee weapon thing that you could buy or something? Like, I don't remember that from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pack. for like the couple weeks where everyone was playing with the samurai swords. Also, extremely random. If I was gonna put the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a game, Fortnite, right? Call of Duty was so random, but it did lead to some incredibly funny Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle models, I have to say.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active.
Damn, this team, they've gotten like a level of coordination. That they did not have at the beginning of the match. Like, what's going on?
If you're planning on giving up, do it now. If not, get to work.
Scout post going out.
I'm not a quitter.
Hardpoint is secure.
Fucking Semtex, man.
Eyes on suspects.
I should have put the spring mine right in that doorway. Silly me. Hey, we still got it.
Inbound grenade. Enemy has a shock charge.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemies rearming. Enemy with
Woo!
suspects. Some flash grenades.
Establish strategic bomber in the overhead. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Puñeta, knock that shit up, snuff.
Hardpoint
Holy
locked
shit.
down. Hardpoint identified. Calling in score streak. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Got a mover.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint check. Calling in score streak. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Calling in score street.
Enemy grenade.
Like, I cannot even keep up with all the firearms and shit going on.
Enemy marksman.
No! Oh,
Operator establishing score streak.
damn! Oh, man.
Bad bug.
That was a good round, though. Like, they kept it, like, I feel like everyone kept it up till the bitter end, you know? What does the CCP got to do with this?
Incoming!
One moment for me to plug in my controller. Okay, I'm back. I don't like either of those maps. I hope other people agree. Get low. Senior gravy pants. Your next stepdad. Okay, yeah, everyone agrees. Because sometimes I feel like it's like, no, I don't like, or like, I like this one, and everyone's like, no, and, like, votes for the other one. Oh, is this one new? This is exciting. I don't think I've ever played this one. I thought I would get 10 hipfire kills really easily, but I feel like I must always kill with my... I must always aim down sight. This is sick. Is this supposed to be like Monaco? Oh, that's so dope. I mean, I don't know why the hell there would ever be any combat situation in Monaco, but still cool as fuck.
We got the lead. Now hold it.
I've always wanted to go to Monaco. I'm not much of a gambler though. I love the games. Like I really do love poker. I think it's a really fun game. I just I don't like losing money. But I've only played poker at a table once. I feel like most of the time when I go to the most of the time when I go to the casino, I've only been to Vegas twice since I was 21. God, I've only been to Vegas twice. I'm 27 now. I've only been to Vegas twice since turning 21, and I felt like most of what we played were slots, and I don't fucking like slots. Slots are boring. It's just pressing a button to watch your money go away. At least like there's some strategy in poker. It's more just kind of like there's strategy. There's luck, and there's like just knowing the game and the rules enough that it's fun. I feel like slot machines is just like it's boring. And then in the Yakuza games, I just got hooked on poker. I was like, get me on the high stakes poker now.
Shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage.
Activating scalpel. Snipers down. Move.
Blackjack is it. I'd like to play more of the like roulette craps kind of things, you know, ones that anything that gets like people engaged and like a lot of fun. I feel like when you're just like alone, like I feel like you have to be a real gambling addict to be like, yes, slot machines, let's go. You know, with your couple coins. And I mean, actually I don't know on like the older casinos, but if you go to like the newer casinos, it's not really like a cup of coins anymore. But that's such a like image ingrained in my memory of like pop culture wise of like people just sitting next to a slot machine with a giant fucking cup of quarters. But you know, when you're a kid and you go to Vegas, like with your parents or something, because there's lots to do for like families there now. Or you just see it on TV, you expect that it's gonna be as fun as like an arcade when you see all those slot machines, and it's just not. You see all those lights and you're like, oh, it's a game. And then I remember the first time playing slots, I was like, this is fine. And especially because they have like barcades now, not just like Dave & Buster's, but like arcades for like gamers, where you can get drunk and play games. It's like, this really puts into perspective how boring slot machines are. But table games just have an energy and like a human connection element to it that's still interesting. Oh, I got myself with that grenade?
What's going on out there? Tighten
Oh,
up the
127 kill streak. I mean, not kill streak. KDR. Fuck. Was that the winning kill? No. Oh. Oh, but I still got... We still love getting the best play, though, what I get.
Play with fire. What you think was gonna using scout bolts?
That's it. That was fine.
Marksman flatline.
I've done better. I've done better in this night. The hot swap was... I'm still not over that. Man, none of those pistol kills I got were... headshots? Oh, firing range. After this one, I think I'm gonna switch to zombies. Because I feel like I should at least do one zombies a night leading up to spooky season. No, you know? Even though this is like the least like scary zombies I've played. Atmosphere wise. Oh, I don't like this one. Oh, kill confirmed. We haven't had one tonight.
Kill confirmed. Playtime's over. Let's see what you're made of.
Spotted enemy stun. Hostile moving.
We got the lead. Now hold.
Let's change to my AK.
Damn it, we've lost the lead.
You're doing more close range. Ooh, Miz as the clan tag. That's fun. I like that. Oh! Yes. What? Where did that come from? Oh, there. Alright, I'm gonna have to like go around him.
Semtex. Have fun.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Got him.
Ah!
Enemy UAV inbound.
Not on my one.
Atención, inbound grenade.
Zip baba do beep bop bop a do. Sometimes you just gotta scat. That doesn't sound right. Sing scatting. Does it do barefoot?
Agronaldo calling in a CUAV.
Say UAV.
Drones online.
Deploying score streak.
Enemy napalm strike incoming. Hostile UAV established overhead.
I feel like this team is either surrounding me or I can't find them.
Enemy 12.
Enemy CUAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound. Deploying SAM turret.
Fuck! Who shot me? Where you at? See what I mean? Okay, they didn't surround me this time, but like, I feel like I go so long looking for them and then I immediately die.
Enemy scrambler disrupted. Red line deleted.
Pain authorizing score streak.
Scrambler deleted. Fucked around and found
Okay.
out.
Watchdog helo incoming on your location. Hostile UAV established overhead. Net call, napalm strike inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
Watch your target enemy.
Damn it!
Healing up.
I'm like not getting any kill streaks on this one.
Hostile movement.
Oh my god, like why is the whole team there? They must be playing together. Oh, I have a scout pulse? I didn't even know. I did not even know. Fuck.
We have the edge, but don't get cocky. This shit ain't over.
Not Mario getting to me. I didn't think Mario killed.
This shit
Feels
ain't
like
working.
Batman.
We've lost the advantage.
Actually, you know what? No. The Mario is definitely killed.
Hostile counter UAV established above.
Damn. Damn it.
You fucking mean?
We were ahead for most of that too.
Get your ass.
I just don't like that map. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna do one more regular match and then I'm gonna go. I'm like, I'm not feeling like. I was like, oh, zombies, and now I'm like, I don't feel like doing zombies. I know, I was like, I have to do it for spooky season. It's not quite spooky season yet. Even though I do. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the new Conjuring movie. I adore the Conjuring movies. They're so fun. A lot of people didn't like the last one, the third one. I loved it. I thought it was a banger. I thought it was so fun to make it like a mystery. I think all the mainline ones are good. Annabelle Creation is incredible. And then the rest. I tried to watch Annabelle and it was not good. The rest of them, I don't know. I heard The Nun 2 is good. But like I feel like I have to watch the first one to get it, and I've heard the first one is bad. I also want to watch the first Omen. I remember when that came out, everyone was like, this is so good. I'm like, alright, I gotta check it out. The trailers looked good. But you know, you can never trust a trailer. Oh shit, Boomhauer. I don't like this map either.
Capture the objective.
But I've only played Team Deathmatch on this one. I don't think I've played.
Hardpoint is secure. The lead is ours.
Move up, sniper is down.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Someone had to take one for the team and get electrocuted. It's just how it was gonna be.
Good to see you again, cabron.
Hardpoint located. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint active.
Just ran straight into the wall.
Hardpoint locked down. Enemy UAV inbound.
Shit.
Enemy using shock charge. Eyes on enemy.
Where did she come from? I was like, if she's in this close on our side, then she must be on our team. Wrong. Ugh, assumptions do really be making an ass out of you and me, though.
Hardpoint identified.
What does that thing even do? The standy-uppy thingy.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Yeah. Shit.
We've given up the lead.
Bruh. Careful. What are you doing?
Enemy blast trap.
Hardpoint is secure.
Get a coast cleared metal only for it to not be clear.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have
Damn.
captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
The amount of fucking shock charges this team has.
Hardpoint locked down.
Using scout pulse.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Molotov.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Hostile incendiary.
Hardpoint identified.
Singed to death.
Spring mine was disrupted.
That's cool. That's fun.
Hardpoint is active.
I'm gonna switch back to the XM4.
Incoming Semtex.
No! Damn sticky grenade.
We've claimed the advantage. Now hold it. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Spotted
Hardpoint
enemy spring
located.
mine. Hostile can be destroyed.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Watch out, grenade.
Fuck! I could not see that person.
Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy grenade.
I feel like just for hardpoint, I need to like
Hostiles have captured
Equip.
the hardpoint.
the blast trap. I don't normally. I usually prefer the I don't know. I usually prefer like throwing grenades for online,
Hardpoint identified.
but
Stay there. They've got an Archangel.
it's definitely helpful for like maintaining.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint secure.
Hostile shooter.
Taking the lead. Stay on task.
It's fucking Semtexes, man. This team loves them. A mole. $120. I'm not doing the 127 again. Oh, that's mine. I threw that. No, no, no. Back up, back up.
Hardpoint located.
Outpost going out.
Yeah, yeah.
Hardpoint active.
I feel like I didn't do much, but I tried my best. Ugh. I contributed.
Enemy maneuvering. Good to see you again.
Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy using shotgun.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Oh,
Hardpoint is secure.
we're back in it. We're back in it.
Star incoming.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint
All right,
active.
let's go.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Cover requesting UAV.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Incoming enemigo.
Standing by.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Not much time left. Put this
Activating
to bed.
stealth box.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located.
Tossing thermal. Blast trap. Front.
No!
Active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Shotgun identified.
Hardpoint locked down.
Member disabled.
I meant to do my fucking spring mine. Hold on.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Disarmed your spring mine.
Enemy grenade. Eyes on hostile.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Incoming!
Hostile
Oh,
scout
oh,
pulse.
oh. No!
Hardpoint is active.
In your area?
Hardpoint locked down.
Oh.
Incoming frag.
This guy's just got a
Hostiles
fucking
have captured
stick.
the hardpoint.
Respect. Did I like set off the blaster? I guess it didn't matter. We gonna lose? Oh, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. I felt like we were losing. The fact that we won.
They never stood a chance. Foot patrol.
I don't know how I pulled that off. Well, how we pulled that off. Oh. Hello. That's how we pulled that off. That was insane. Whoa.
First time.
Let's go, Boomhauer. Oh, and I was number 1. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't think I did that well that round. I felt like I was doing so bad. But, you know, sometimes when you're talented, you don't even know you're doing so amazing. All right. I'm going to call it a night here, folks. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you for sending the roses and following and participating. I had a great time tonight. Tomorrow, I will be playing Silent Hill to get ready for spooky season. See ya then. All right. Bye.